Hey everyone, welcome back to Akshay Escapes. This is part 3 of my Scotland travel series. Scotland has a way of slowing you down and taking your breath away. From the peaceful beauty of Falls of Falloch to stepping inside a distillery and learning the craft behind Scotland's world famous whisky. We'll explore the historic Doune Castle. We'll encounter the legendary and magical Kelpies and wander through the timeless streets of beautiful Edinburgh. Starting our trip with the first stop, the Falls of Falloch, about a 2-hour drive from Oban. This spot is perfect quick break on the way into the Highlands. Fresh air, flowing water, and Scotland vibes right from the start. And this is the best spot for swimmers. Next up, we are heading to Deanston Distillery. This place dates back to the 1960s, but the building started life as a cotton mill way back in the 18th century, long before whiskey was even made here. We have booked the distillery tour, which is £25 per adult, where we'll get to see how Scotland's famous whiskey is made from grain to glass and also to taste whiskey. Can't wait to show you that part. As soon as we step inside, we are surrounded by whiskey everywhere. Bottles on display and shelves stacked for sale. Instantly sets the mood and lets you know this place is all about whiskey. So why wait? Let's head inside and see how whiskey is made. First up is malting, where barley is soaked and allowed to sprout, unlocking the sugars. Then comes mashing, mixing the malted barley with hot water to pull out all those sweet flavors. Fermentation. Yeast is added to the wort, converting sugars into alcohol and creating a low-strength beer called wash. Distillation. The wash is heated in copper stills to concentrate the alcohol and refine the flavors. Finally, the spirit is transferred to oak barrels for maturation, where it develops color, aroma, and the complex flavors that make whiskey so unique. Some whiskies are aged for years, even decades before they are ready to enjoy. Few of the barrels you see here have been aging whiskey for over a decade now. Just when the whiskey tour is about to end, we were given 3 different whiskies to taste and share our feedback. Since I had to drive back, they gave me tiny bottles to take home, so I could still enjoy a bit of Scotland's finest whiskey later. Next, we head on to Doune Castle. It's just a short drive from Deanston Distillery, only about 1.3 miles or roughly a few minutes by car. So we were there in no time exploring this piece of history. This is one of Scotland's most striking medieval fortress, originally built in the late 14th century for the powerful Regent Albany, and now beautifully preserved with its towering gatehouse and grand halls. After enjoying Doune Castle and taking a few photos around its historic walls, we then quickly set off towards the Kelpies. It's around a 24-mile drive, taking roughly 40 minutes, and these incredible steel giants rise into a view, dominating the landscape. This is the world's largest horse sculptures, standing 30 meters tall, and celebrating Scotland's powerful mythological water spirits and its rich industrial heritage. And then we head on to what might just be the most beautiful stop of our journey, Edinburgh, a city where historic streets, dramatic architecture, and stunning views come together effortlessly. We took it all in from the viewpoint, watching the entire city of Edinburgh glow as the sun slowly sets. After a long and tiring day of travel and exploring, we finally headed back to check into our rooms and get some well-earned rest. The next morning, we packed all our bags, loaded up the car, and set off once again, ready to explore the city of Edinburgh. Parking in the city wasn't easy. The streets were flooded with tourists, but after a bit of struggle, we finally managed to find a spot. We quickly grabbed a coffee and jumped straight into exploring the lively streets around us. Our day began along the historic Royal Mile, cobble streets lined with centuries-old buildings, street performers, and stories whispering from every corner. Edinburgh Castle sits high on Castle Rock, watching over the city for centuries and packed with fascinating history. And with that, our journey through Scotland comes to an end. From sparkling lakes and roaring waterfalls to majestic castles, whisky tasting tours, scenic treks, and breathtaking landscapes, every moment has been truly unforgettable. We hope you have enjoyed all three parts of our Scotland series. And if this video has inspired you, don't forget to subscribe. Share it with your friends and start planning your own adventure to this magical land. Until then, goodbye.